Guys, I also don't have a cool presentation, and it looks like you guys have a lot of projects that looks like fun. And one of my biggest problems in preparation for today was I couldn't decide which project to pitch. So I've kind of decided. Well, let me put it in this way. Here's just I use Mind Manager to brainstorm ideas and stuff. And here's the list of projects that I have in mind. So I've got my tech projects, and then I've got some experimental ones, which I personally want to do just to learn more about engineering since I'm a novice. And seeing that there's enough of fun stuff to do, I think maybe we can do a commercial project. So saying that, and something that might still be fun, might have a lot of potential, I was thinking, well, maybe the world's coolest earphones. Because I've got so many pairs of earphones, reason being I've never found one that I really like, and I've never seen one with all of the features that I like. And coincidentally, that's the only one where I've got something to show. I downloaded a model on SketchUp, because I can't draw as cool as some people out there can, but this is like beats from Dre. So it's a nice pair of earphones, but yeah, I think one can do a lot better, especially make it look better, and in terms of functionality is where I think a couple of engineers can contribute quite a lot to. So the features that I had in mind for this, let me first say this. So I said I must check out Kickstarter.com, and for that, when I checked it out, where is the mouse? I got a couple of other ideas as well, and coincidentally, the coolest headphones in the world happens to be one of the projects I think can do very well on there. So, feature-wise. Okay, cast out of high quality aircraft aluminium, or just ordinary aluminium, saying or taking into consideration the CNC machine that you guys got. One can make a nice prototype perhaps. I'll leave out noise reduction for now, but at the end of the day I think that is a very nice technology to experiment with, that a couple of smart guys can maybe do some pioneering work in the field, because I've had so many noise reduction earphones and they all suck. I'm sure one can do better. I'm not an engineer, but my intuition just says one can make that stuff more noise proof.
You mean active noise reduction?
Yeah, active noise reduction ones. Because the best I've been able to get is those 90% ones. And it seems like the big companies like Sennheiser and Bose and Sony and whatever tend to focus, I might be wrong, but tend to focus on active noise reduction while maintaining good audio quality, where the two is kind of separate for me. If I want good audio quality, I'll put on certain earphones, but if I want extreme noise reduction, there's nothing that can give that to me, except maybe for earwax and then earphones and a bunch of stuff. But just to run quickly through some of the features, if you do noise reduction, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't seen on existing earphones. It's like preset filters. I'm not sure if it can be done, but my suspicion is maybe like tune a thing to cancel out dogs barking, or your wife or girlfriend snoring, or the neighbor's music, or stuff like that. But not only necessarily by presets, but also possibly to be able to fine-tune it yourself. Alright, but let's leave that for last. I mean, even if we can have earphones without noise reduction, you can still add a couple of pretty cool features that should be able to be a Kickstarter #1 fundraising thing. Okay, so Bluetooth microphone, we've seen that. Standard jacks, and then maybe an output port so that you can daisy chain it to other devices, or perhaps you and your girlfriend want to listen to the same thing, but you don't want to stretch the earphones and put it on your left ear or the right one, so maybe you both can do that. Particularly where I would find that useful is in a complex where I'm staying, it can't be very loud, so if me and my girlfriend watch TV or a video or whatever, then I can't even dare put my sound on. Someone will complain because my bedroom wall is the same one as my neighbor's one. So I like to listen to my earphones, but obviously that becomes a problem if there's two of us. Okay, voice recorder, something I would like. There's always ideas and notes and stuff that I want to make, for instance, when I drive or when I'm reading or whatever. And I've never seen a voice recorder built into earphones. Timer maybe for music on and off. Typically it applies to myself again because I would like to listen to music, but I fall asleep, and then an hour or two later, suddenly something in the song wakes me up and I can't go back to sleep again. But I like to listen to it to get to sleep, but then at some point it wakes me again. So yeah, it's like a timer. SD card input, that's something I've not seen. Where I have seen it is those little mini speakers, those, what do you call it? Yeah, like the shocks. I've seen one in Mainland the other day that's got SD card input. I've never seen it on earphones though. I think that will be awesome because I don't necessarily want to carry around my iPod, not that I own one, or whatever music player you have, so just pop in your SD card and there you go. Alright, rechargeable lithium batteries or normal 2 AAA batteries, and Toby might be interested in this Android app to control some of the features on it. So you can connect via Bluetooth or via USB. On there I've got stuff like maybe put alarms on there, remote control all buttons on the physical headphones, reminders of voice recording so you can delete the stuff or set alarms connected to your reminders, whatever. Or organizing music, will just like play all of the stuff on the SD card, or you can set up kind of a playlist, but it would be very hard to do that on the device itself, so an app might be useful. Manual tuning of noise cancellation waves, so there you can maybe see the waves and how they will interact with the environment all live, so that you're able to tune it a bit, and then save it as presets, which you can then just select on your headphones. Compatible with all Apple, Samsung, blah blah blah, just all of the ports. Comfortable enough to sleep with, possibly. And foldable, and will come in a hard case. And then the buttons, noise cancellation on off, volume up down, call, answer, reject, that's with the Bluetooth. Music play, pause, forward, back, record on or off. And perhaps interchangeable cup sizes, because obviously that might be a problem for different people with different sizes of ears. Existing products to check out, there's just some links that I've checked out on eBay and Amazon of other, I won't say similar headphones, but basically the best earphones out there, and none of them has got even closely the features that I want. And this I just said, limited edition features, that's with Kickstarter in mind, where they say if you contribute or pledge $1 you get this, up to $1,000 you get that. So I just thought maybe one can throw in some carbon fiber somewhere where you can give the guy either a titanium case or a carbon fiber case.
That's the new carbon fiber.
Yeah, carbon fiber is like yesterday.
Yeah.
But in any case, so that's just, I've never really checked out other people's project on Kickstarter, so I don't know how the business model is or whatever, but it's just more or less, but I mean that's way later. So yeah, this is it, and then I'm not very good with 3D stuff in SketchUp. I tried last night, but I mean I can't do that. Even if I explode the thing, I just can't seem to get a place to start. So I just use...
That's where the Kickstarter funding comes in, you hire and
you can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I just use good old Macromedia fireworks to draw a 2D thing. And one thing that I've noticed is all the earphones always look the same. It's like boring and round thing on the ears. Why not make it the shape of the ear? So I just drew this last night quickly in SketchUp.
Nice.
In fireworks. So yeah, something that looks fun, because I tend to get the idea that the stuff on Kickstarter is not only about functionality, but about uniqueness and the aestheticness of something. Like I think the #1 project at the moment, the pledge is close to $1 million at the moment, is that iPod watch conversion thing. And it just looks good. I mean, great, it's got one feature, and that is you can now have your iPod on your arm. but it looks nice and people want it. So $1 million, there we go. So,
If you want ideas for what looks nice and what piques people's interest, go to Pinterest.com, which is a site where people find amazing looking products and they tag them on the site.
Okay.
And there's another one called thefancy.com. Probably thefancy.com is the one a bit better. There's like, it's categorized by gadgets and stuff. But if you look there, you'll see things like iPod docks that looks like it came from outer space.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, we can check
humans
that out.
couldn't have designed it. Looks so good.
Alright.
So there you'll get amazing ideas. They probably even have headphones there.
Yeah.
So just go and sign up to
Definitely check that out.
thefancy.com and then go and check out what's available.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, there's 110 different ideas one can play with. This is literally a 1 hour job that I did in Fireworks, just to more or less demonstrate where the buttons might be, some lights and the SD card. I actually thought later on some of these buttons can move to the top piece, because you can put a lot of stuff up there and it won't be uncomfortable, for instance, when you sleep. So you want this part to be as thin as possible.
The air shape is a cool idea, I like it.
Yeah, just...
What are you planning to do today?
Alright.
What are you planning to do today?
Maybe thinking about making presentation for other ideas, or
Maybe what you could
draw
do,
this.
maybe what you could do as today is have a Kickstarter page, like sort of mocked up. What would a Kickstarter page for your product look like? Because then it'll give you good direction.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what you put on Kickstarter once you have something.
Yes, and then if that part is done,
And
then
then you
money
know
can
exactly-
almost start coming in.
And also then you know exactly what you need to focus on.
Yeah. And make a video later on. I was quite excited when I had someone say, yeah, it was you know someone that can make awesome videos? Because it's a video that's going to make the thing sell.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you guys
You need to
saw-
get like 20 people that look like they're just random people of the street, and you know, like when they taste something, they go, this is brilliant. Whoa, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Is that from the headphones?
Exactly. So, but yeah, the Kickstarter thing sounds good. The other project that amazed me there, because it's so stupid, and the guy also got like $1 million, is that Bluetooth radio
Take
thing.
the hell out of you.
Yeah. Have you seen the Bluetooth radio thing? It's just like a speaker for built-in radio Bluetooth model, and you can twist it. That's like the #1 feature.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Twist. And that's it. But the guys had an awesome video. And I mean, they almost convinced me to order that thing. But yeah, it's just a stupid speaker.
It's all in how it's dressed up. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. And that video looks professional. The guys, even though they're from Australia, they look trustworthy. I think that's the thing on Kickstarter. If you can convince people that you are trustworthy and you will not take the money and run, then the people won't have a problem to fund it. So yeah, that's hopefully, this is the beginning, hopefully, of the world's coolest earphones.
Great.
Yeah.